Okay, so don't just tune out. Okay, even though I'm sure that's what it could seem like I was doing. But honestly, I was watching these goings on. I was watching the goings on in Washington. I was looking for more concrete evidence that this nightmare would actually be over. But the truth is, with this unprecedented man in the White House, if I waited for that concrete proof, we wouldn't be speaking until the inauguration. So, since this is my favorite time of year, I can't let them take this from me. And I'm here with you to share a few things that make me believe that 2021 might just be okay. First, we have the vaccines. They seem to be on the way. Michigan has just certified its election results. And of equal importance, Mariah Carey will be performing with Ariana Grande for the first time. Now, if you don't understand why that's so important, you should just stop watching right now. Okay. All right, so let's get started with the vaccines. So there are right now 3 vaccines that appear to be roughly at the same level of development that will place their availability as soon as next month. Of course, that's going to be for high-risk responders who will likely get it first. There's the Moderna vaccine, the Pfizer vaccine, and the AstraZeneca vaccine. The Moderna and the Pfizer are presenting about a 90 to 95% accurate efficacy rate, right? Where the AstraZeneca is down at 70%. Now, you may be thinking, okay, well, why would I even want to take the AstraZeneca one? First of all, pipe down. Excuse me. You may not have a choice because it's likely going to be up to your health insurance provider. But take this, for example, before you get all in your high horse and you're like, I only want the Moderna or I only want the Pfizer because they have the higher efficacy rates. Consider this. So AstraZeneca needs to be refrigerated, which is okay because most pharmacies and most doctors' offices have refrigerators. Okay, and so that is the 70%. The Pfizer needs to be stored in a freezer, which is almost as common as a refrigerator in hospitals and doctors' offices. However, the Moderna, and I got them confused, excuse me, the Moderna needs a freezer, the Pfizer needs the super freezer, right? That was the first one we heard about with the highest efficacy rate, but it has to be negative 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay? Now, I want you to check all this out for yourself. I did have a nice conversation with a doctor from the Hutchinson Cancer Research Institution who is actually doing a lot of the lead scientific work for the COVID-19 pandemic, but definitely check your information on your own. Go to the CDC and everything like that. But just so you know, those are a little bit of the differences in the vaccines. And the fact that there are 3 of them, you know, it shouldn't be, at least in my opinion, it shouldn't be thought of so much as competing vaccines as much as, you know, the more the merrier, okay? So that is one reason why I think 2021 might just be okay. So the other thing, and this just happened today, Michigan, their canvass board, they met to certify the votes, formalizing the, I think, 18 electoral votes that President-elect Joe Biden will be receiving.
Item on our agenda, which is the canvass and certification of the November 3rd, 2020 general election. From,
on his quest to get 270, the amount needed to be the president. But, so I unfortunately do not have any kind of concession to bring to you. I will be here when it comes. But again, even though it is a sign that 2021 might be okay, I'm honestly so exhausted talking about this election. I'm more angry about that than anything. I had tweeted a couple days ago, the idea of that perhaps giving this man a pardon, he could get his ass on faster. But y'all weren't feeling that. And so, whatever. I'm just saying he has a very well-proven capacity for destruction. And, I just do not underestimate that man. So, last, before I get out here, and of equal importance, okay? The fact that Mariah Carey, okay, the diva, all right, the butterfly, the elusive chanteuse, is going to be teaming up with Ariana Grande. Now, why is this of equal importance to the presidency or to the pandemic, you might ask? Well, this is a sign that, because we're out of hope. We have a deficit of hope right now. And the idea that, Mariah can come down from the planet that she inhabits, and this is no shade because everyone knows I love her. She already said on the Breakfast Club that she inhabits her own planet.
Innocent girl.
Have you heard Beyonce Drunk in Love?
I don't know. I love Beyonce, but I have not heard
Mariah just flew in from her own planet. I'm telling you, this is Mariah's.
From my own planet?
Yes,
I did.
Yes, absolutely.
And I don't really care.
But for her to, come down from that illustrious place and to brush aside all of the negativity that the media has tried to create between her and Ariana to give us this Christmas that we really need, if that can happen, anything can happen. And that's why I think 2021 might just be okay.